Back once again to Billboard's Hot 100, May 25th, 1968. Boy, do I have another Lost 45 for you that you probably never heard of it. Probably never heard of it, or you've probably forgotten all about it. Etta James coming in at number 79 on Billboard's Hot 100 that week in 1968. Let me bring it up for you real quick. Etta James at number 79, up from 88. It debuted at number 88, moved to 79 off the Cadet record label, produced by the legendary Rick Hall. I Got You Babe by Etta James, her cover of the Sonny and Cher classic, song that was written by Sonny Bono. On the original version, I Got You Babe, the Wrecking Crew played on that song, including Hal Blaine on drums, and crack session musicians also played on this record by Etta James, her version of I Got You Babe, produced by the legendary Rick Hall at the Muscle Shoals Studios, famed studios in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. It was Leonard Chess of Chess Records, co-founder of Chess Records. She was off the Chess record label, Etta James, and Leonard Chess thought it was a good idea for Etta James to go down to Alabama, right down here in Alabama, to record at the Muscle Shoals Sound Studios, in the epicenter of soul music, just some great pop hits that emanated from the South back in the 60s. The famed studios here in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, just north of here in Tuscaloosa, and also the American Sound Studio over in Memphis, Tennessee. But she recorded this album. The album was called Tell Mama. Tell Mama actually yielded her biggest pop hit. Tell Mama went to number 23, and Etta James had a number of pop hits, but she never got big. Not real big. This is some nitty gritty soul, like Aretha Franklin. This almost sounds like a Stax record. This, her version of Got You Babe. But Etta James never achieved the stratospheric success of people like Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding. Speaking of Otis Redding, she covers an Otis Redding song on this album called Security. Another interesting note about this album, she covered a song called I'd Rather Go Blind. I'd Rather Go Blind, which was later covered by a group called Chicken Shack in England. Sort of a blues band from England back in 1969. Chicken Shack, which featured Christine Perfect, who later became Christine McVie of Fleetwood Mac, and Spooner Oldham, one of the crack session musicians who played on this album, Tell Mama. He played the keyboards. He co-wrote with either Don or Dan Penn. Can't remember the guy's first name. Cry Like a Baby and I'm Your Puppet. He also Spooner Oldham played on When a Man Loves a Woman. He played the organ, the signature organ on that record. He also played on Mustang Sally by Wilson Pickett. I believe that's all I got to say about this record. I believe I'm done. All right, well, here we go. Etta James, her version of I Got You Babe, at number 69, Billboard's Hot 100, May 25th, 1968.